we're getting back to work. So we're Dolton United. So when I say DU, moving forward, you guys need to say, you know. So we're going to try it, okay? DU. You know. DU. You know. All right. Big Brother Almighty. All right. Well, everyone, please, let's rise to our feet and welcome the next era of leadership in Dolton as they are one. Listen, DU. Come on.
Hey you guys, hope all is well with you and yours. Welcome to Burgundy Blue Commentary. Today I want to talk about DU and how I had my spidey senses about it, but now I felt like I should speak about it. DU, reminds me of a fraternity. And I think Dolton United is a great name. We used to be a community working together, but Dolton United, it's a great name, right? So, but I just don't think we should have the DU like we're a fraternity because of what I saw this weekend. And I just want to say that we have several trustees. We also have our mayor that's a part of an organization. And I'm wondering if that's what it's turning into. This was the South Holland Memorial Day Parade. And Dolton came to the South Holland Memorial Day Parade. Congratulations to the newly elected supervisor, Napoleon Harris. But this is the Graph's Parade. So we had the parade there. So Thornton Township, like Frank Zuccarelli was there. And now we have Dolton there. But my problem is our kids want to see the bubbles. They want to have the experience with the fire trucks. They want to shake hands with the mayor. We took our fire trucks, police, flags, bubbles, candy, toys over to South Holland. Why couldn't we just have that here in Dolton? Why couldn't we just have a small parade and include someone like Rutgers, Free Indeed, and still have our motorcycle club and all of that came to South Holland to make such a splash? Our community deserves that as well. And when I started to see the comments of people saying, hey, when was this? I didn't know. What's going on? Where was the parade? I said, okay, well, you know what? Let me just research and see if we were even invited. Did they even say, hey, to the village of Dolton, join us over at the South Holland Parade. We will be there and celebrate our new mayor. No, like why we couldn't have the Pope softball team out there and all of that cool stuff. We deserve those things too. That's what we were complaining about before, right? So where is the change? If we're going to be a part of something and bring our resources over there, why not do that right here at home? You have so many new businesses like St. Patrick's, the new Shell, the Phillips 76. You could have had them just participate as well. You have the whole Pope situation. We could have had a parade going down downtown Dolton, which was really close to the Pope's house. If we brought all these resources there, we got flags printed, we got T-shirts made. Why not just have it here at home? And it's nothing wrong with bonding with South Holland. I'm not saying that. It's nothing wrong with bonding with Napoleon Harris. Not saying that, our supervisor. But have something here at home. Now, as much as we hate Tiffany, right? Last Memorial Day, the kids had something to do. As the supervisor, she brought the Memorial Day festivities to Dolton. I think it was the Apollo. And then the kids had like the little climbing rocks and the little cars you drive around. I don't have any young kids, so I forgot the name of those things, bumper cars. But that's where I wanted to talk about the DU. Why is every time the community involved in something fun, it's in the stuffy park district? No shade to the park district, but everybody got to sit there and have a half a donut and a refreshment at the park district and listen to speech. No, they want to be outside in the sunshine too and have just as much fun as the other place. They want to face paint. They want to have hair braiding. They want to have bubbles. They want to ride on a fire truck. So why are we putting those resources in another area? We are a small community that just came out of hell, right? where we need to put all our resources back in the community and let people know how good it is. Also, did anyone lay a wreath out at the Memorial Park? I'm not speaking of just the park in South Holland. Let's talk about Dolton has its own cemetery. It used to be called the Dolton Cemetery, but it's a Oakland memory lanes, and they have a huge Memorial Day extravaganza every Memorial Day because they have a whole, I want to say it's called Veterans. I do want to say it's called Veterans section. And when you drive down Michigan City Road, you can see it. And they hand out refreshments. They have a band there, like playing the trumpets, the military band. It's really a huge thing. And it'll be really nice to see our trustees and our mayor laying out a wreath like we do see in other communities for Memorial Day. Sometimes it's not just about the barbecue. It's not, I don't mean sometimes, but it's not, Memorial Day is not about the day off or the barbecue or the fun. It's a day of memoriam. It doesn't have to be a day of mourning. It could be a day of celebration depending on what your faith is, but it's always a day of remembrance of what these people laid their life down for. So if we're going to have the blue, the red, and the white, we need to make sure we celebrate it correctly. And you guys, this is not beating them down. Jason House only been in there 3 weeks, but I have to always remember the things they told us they were going to bring back to Dolton. We went straight into trying to buy the Pope's house immediately when we're broke, to now we're bringing all our resources to South Holland to have a parade. I am A-okay with having a parade. I think it's fabulous. But let's have it here in our town. What's wrong with having a parade here in Dolton? You guys, leave the comments below. Let me know your thoughts, concerns, and let's chit-chat in the comments. As always, you take care of yourself and each other, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hey, you guys, Editing Burgundy here. I'm at work, but I wanted to put this photo in on one of the people that they do celebrate at the Dolton Cemetery, aka Oakland Memory Lanes, and that's Corporal George E. Dolton, and he is from Dolton, Illinois, and he is the grandson of the founder of the village of Dolton. But it's a lot to do with that founder. We talked about it. But I wanted to share that picture because we're all about history. Also, I want to talk about the Memorial Day lineup. You guys, South Holland didn't need us. We was number 54. We could have definitely been here. And actually, the Democrats of Thornton Township could have backed us up because we have been suffering for years, right? 3-4 years under this leadership. This could have been the time that they show Dolton United. Why are we going over to South Holland with all our resources? South Holland Day Parade. It boggles me. And that's why I don't think we have seniors, we have children. It doesn't have to be a fraternity, a sorority, or a university. Dolton United should just be, hey, we're Dolton United. This we now have to say, and you're going to say.
So we're Dolton United. So when I say DU, moving forward, you guys need to say,
Attention to stuff like that. We are not a gang. This is Dolton United. It should be a community, and it should be a community working inside our community. We took our fire trucks over there, our flags, our people, everything to South Holland. We're right here, and we have history right here. That's all I want to say. And you guys, I wanted to share what South Holland was doing as well. Congratulations to Melanie Johnson. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Today is the first board meeting of Thornton Township. Not sure if I'm going to make it. I'm going to try. But you guys, be blessed. Take care of yourself and each other, and see you soon.
In other words, now get out of here! Yeah! Ow! I'm cooking for Cocoa Puffs. Cooking for Cocoa Puffs. You like me. You like me. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Ow!
Fathers, forgive us for we have sinned.